This is probably my best work. Look at that. The teeth are poking out. I think that'll translate. I think that'll show up in an open pore mold. I haven't touched on why I didn't leave it as a shark. And well, first of all, because it's an open pore mold, it's gonna be flat on the bottom. It's gonna lose some of the shark-like characteristics in that, just because it's an open pore mold. But also, I'm not convinced that the best food out there for a lingcod would be a dogfish. And in the Puget Sound, all we have is dogfish and like other kind of like gross shark species. Dogfish pee out their skin. They secrete urea. They don't actually pee, and it just comes out their skin. Their skin is very rough. It cuts fishing line and stuff. And while I'm sure that a lingcod has like eaten a dogfish before, I doubt they go out of their way to eat a dogfish. It's probably a tough meal to get down. I altered it so that it would have cabezon or kelp greenling-like fins, kelp greenling-like dorsal, and then a tail that's gonna thump. So yeah, that's what I have so far. Cool. See that? The problem is all the baits I use are like natural colored and dark. Look at this. This is all the baits I've made in the past. They're all that. So this one I'm gonna melt because it's, look at that.
Hey, the sand dab?
Yeah, I'm gonna melt the sand dab because it's lighter colored and it's got a big
Maybe
slit.
you should just melt it by itself. Wait,
It's
this
all we
one,
got. Look, it's all we got.
Look, this one and this
Oh
one
no,
for
that's a
sure.
hook. Don't let that fall. Woo! 3, 2, 1. This one looks like root beer. I might be taking this out too soon, so it's all an experiment for me, man. Really thick tail, wow. Good definition on the fin. That popped out. Oh yeah. Woo! Let's get another look at his face. Oh, there we go. See that? That's awesome. I'm glad I chose the medium too. This bait is very soft. All right, the current on this side of the island is ripping. If I catch anything on this, I made it myself. I casted an Amazon shark, like a shark toy from Amazon, with an actual fishing lure tail and cardboard fins. And it has a head. The head is biting into a bone. Guess I'll show you one of those. I kind of ruined all my best pores. This is the only one where I left the head. But I was cutting the head off because it's so much plastic. If I catch a fatty on this, that would be cool. Decided to go with the trailer hook again. Yeah, this definitely looks like a sculpin or another lingcod. Something that a lingcod is gonna eat. So let's see what happens. It's 8 ounces. Oh yeah, look at that action. It's 8 ounces, which is a little too much. It's gonna be really hard to jig. I think getting position is gonna be key right here. We're going really fast, maybe too fast. If I snag bottom, I'm gonna wreck something, you know? My hand, my rod, I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Let's send. Oh, there's a seal looking at me. There we go. That's a good one. Oh, that's a big one. Come on. Should have been down here the whole time, I guess. Oh. Woo! Oh yeah, on the homemade lure. Oh, that just happened. Okay, that's my pliers. Look at this thing. Homemade lure, baby. You think it's a keeper? It might be too big. I gotta measure this guy too. I'll do that right now. This thing is huge. Oh yeah, it's like 30, it's like 33 and a half. Woo! That's a keeper.
God, what a beautiful fish.
Yeah, man.
It is well remembered.
Let me take this off. This thing's... Yeah, I was worried it was oversized, but it's just because I don't see very many Lingcod, and they're just so much bigger than like largemouth bass, which, you know, I do mostly largemouth fishing, but whenever I get out in the salt, sometimes things really impress me. Yeah, let's check out this fish. It's really been a persistence hunt for this fish this year. Yeah, I spent a lot of time hunting this dragon. And it's so cool that I caught it on the lure I made myself. Yeah, I've always wanted to make lures, so I decided to finally do it. And this is the result. I caught a 25 incher on it too, which is pretty awesome, but I had tons of confidence in the lure just because it looks a lot like something that's going to be down there. It looks kind of like this fish, kind of like a sculpin, kind of like a cabezon. It just was a really good lure to put down there in the current and see what's going to hoover it up. But thank you so much for watching. I haven't edited videos in a while, and I'm glad I made this one. And that's another Fishing Original.